Africa. This is Tusker Project Fame Season 6, and I'm your host, Joy Muthengi, here at Studio Tusker. I just want to say a big congratulations to all the 15 contestants who managed to survive this past weekend.
I'm lost without you.
It was okay.
People keep talking, they can say what they like. If you walking in the marketplace, no one throws stones, but now I truly realize. But everything will mean to nothing if I ain't got you.
First person who's going out of the academy is Tana. Dabat and Peace.
He's from Rwanda.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
What do we say? Oh, guy Fafamen.
Fire.
To the end, it's fire.
Yes.
To the end, it's fire!
Well, we just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who helped us trend worldwide this past Sunday during the opening gala. Hashtag TPF6 was trending all over the world, not just regionally, so don't get left behind on the action. Also like our Facebook page, which is Tuskalaga. And remember, for online voting and more, the website is tusker.mobi. Joining me on the couch right now is Eric Wainaina, also known as Principal Eric or Principal Y, as my sidekick Dr. Mitch decided on Sunday. Hello.
Hello, Joey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Congratulations on the opening gala. You were a hit. I mean, you were trending all over the place.
Wow.
You know, there was issues about your hair. People were talking
Imagine
about
that.
between you and Sitenda, who stole
Imagine
whose
that.
hairstyle. There was
Oh,
a
yeah,
campaign. I think that was Eric for president.
No.
You know, so yeah, it was there. So
It's funny how that kind of stuff happens. You never think that people are going to talk about your hair that much.
I
you
know.
what I mean?
But how do you deal with it? Just the fame and all of this.
Well, I mean, you know, it was really interesting yesterday. There was one wonderful tweet which I love dearly. It said, Eric looks like a middle-aged lesbian, and that one, I think that for me was like, I think I want to start reading my
we
tweets,
love Twitter.
the good tweets and the bad tweets, and be like, this one is particularly special.
Yeah.
I might add that as a tag to my name.
We read Twitter,
MAL.
we laugh, but you know, as long as they're watching the show, right?
Yeah, as long as they're. I mean, there was a lot of Twitter noise, and that was encouraging, I guess.
Yeah. And so we're going to talk fashion for a bit. We're with our official Tusker Project Fame stylist for the season, Sylvia and Nancy. Welcome.
Hi, Joey.
The ladies look fabulous and very stylish, so our contestants are in good hands.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this past Sunday. I mean, just meeting the 15 contestants, did you have an overall vision for how you're going to style them this season?
We kept it youthful and playful, but still slightly formal since the opening gala. You want it to be grand and...
Okay. What were some of your favorite, individual looks like? Let's start with the ladies. Who did you like?
I loved Michelle from Kenya. The blue dress she wore from True Words is just amazing.
It was
Such a
beautiful.
shame that she didn't perform and couldn't really see it, but it was really a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the guys? Was there anything that stood out for you, Nancy?
I loved Yunji's outfit. He looked amazing.
Part of the Undercover Brothers.
Yeah, he wore Woolworths shirt and Mr. Price pants and a Mr. Price cap.
Yeah.
His style is mostly the snapback hat, so we thought that would be a nice addition to have his style.
Yeah, I was going to ask that because these are 15 unique individuals. So going through the season, are you kind of tailoring, what you're dressing them into their, comfort zone and their style?
Yes, we did. We did a styling consultation immediately they got into Kenya, and we all know what their individual styles is, so we tried to keep them in the comfort zone, yet taking it a notch higher because they're celebrities, they're stars, they can't dress like everyone else in the street. So yes, we're still keeping them in their comfort zones.
Yeah, I mean, all the contestants looked great. The full looks with their outfits and their hair and their makeup, it was just a good total package.
The makeup was by Susie Beauty, and the hair was done by Ashley's.
Right, so you heard it here from the stylist. If you want to achieve the looks that you saw this past Sunday and that you'll be seeing over the season on Tusker Project Fame 6, just visit your nearest Deacon's store. Welcome back to Tusker Project Fame Season 6. Well, after a very exciting entrance into the Academy, it was time for the contestants to discover their voices with Kavota.
For purposes of this class, I am the voice coach. We fix vocal issues, but we get into issues regarding health, regarding performance, because they're all related to make you who you want to be. So, let's get started. We're going to do a test. Question number 1, what is a good voice? Number 2, where does sound, or especially the singing sound, come from? Good. Number 3, instruments are either string instruments, or they're percussion instruments, or they're wind instruments. Which one is the voice? Okay. Number 4, name 2 things that affect your voice for the worse. They don't help your voice, they hurt your voice. Okay. Number 5, it's an easy question. There are 4 major voice types. Write them down. What are they? Finished? Yep. Good. Give your book to your neighbor. Number 1, let's define a good voice. Sitenda, what do you have written there? Whose book do you have? What did he say?
He said you have to sing with the melody.
The melody. Okay, so there's a sort of being in key for you is a good voice. Okay, good. You? Whose book do you have?
Michelle.
Michelle, what did she say?
She said a good voice is clear, bold, and pleasant.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's the point I want to make. A good voice must sound good to the ear, right? So that's what we're aiming for, that it sounds good, that it sounds sweet, right? The reason you're all here is because people who are auditioning, you thought you sounded good. All right, number 2. These are the good ones. Where does sound come from? Let's go around the room. Let's start with Burunji.
Bior.
Yes.
The singing sound, okay, I'll correct that one.
Yeah.
Comes from the chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comes from the voice box.
The right answer is vocal cords. There's no such thing as a voice box. So if your person wrote vocal cord, give them a tick. If you didn't, write for them vocal cord. The sound comes from the vocal cords. Is your voice a string, percussion, or wind instrument? Wind. Based on what I've said, it's what? Wind. Who wrote something different? What did you write? You wrote string. Why? The chords, yeah, because people thought that the little vocal cord was strings inside, which is what we're told. We're told it's a box. We're told, you've had that word used when you're growing up, that there's a voice box. There's no voice box, right? Let's finish marking. Number 4, 2 things that can affect your voice. What did Bio write?
Cold water, singing, and too much. Cold water, singing, and too much.
Cold water, singing, too much. This guy's lying.
It's important where you put the and the comma, Mulunji, okay? So, all right? So, vocal health. The voice is the one thing we cannot replace. So your voice is your instrument. It is your tool. You must take care of it. So, I've said before to you, do not shout, do not scream. You irritate it, it will become upset, and it will say, I'm done, I'm tired, I don't want. Yes. Number 5, the 4 voice types. I'm gonna say them because the answer should be correct. Women are sopranos and altos. Men are therefore the highest male voices and the lowest male voices. Bass and baritone is also a correct answer, okay? So bass, baritone, yes.
What about falsetto?
Falsetto actually means false voice. It's a false voice because men generally do not sing in that. Return the book to its owner so you can take your own notes now. Range. The term range is how high or how low do I sing. So, for the purposes of this class, if I go da 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 da, that is my range. We calculate it in terms of octaves. How many octaves can I sing? Most people will sing 2 octaves comfortably, meaning do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 2 octaves. Now, some people can sing 3. Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 3 octaves. So it's important that you learn that this is my range. I sing comfortably in this range. I can push myself a little bit without hurting my voice. Okay? So that's range. Are we understanding range? Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes, okay? That's range. So never sing without warming up. So the first thing that will affect your voice for the West from today's class is not warming up. Okay? Right. Okay, we're done. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
After the break, the contestants get cracking on a new song list for the week, and we've got more with Eric.
Kuna mateso kwa vilio na huzuni, tulinyakuliwa uhuru na mashujaa wa zamani, hawakustushwa na risasi au kufungwa gerezani, nia yao ukombozi, kuvunja pingu za ukoloni. Naishi na tumaini, najitolea daima Kenya, hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu, nyeusi ya wananchi na nyekundu ni ya damu.
Welcome back to Tusker Project Fame Season 6. I'm here at Studio Tusker, still on the couch with Principal Eric. So on Sunday's opening gala, there was a very special moment where you sang Daima Kenya with your faculty, Kavudha and Aaron and Edu at the end there. How was that moment for you?
It was a wonderful moment for us. I'm always touched by the way Daima gets adopted during times of crisis, but very rarely do I actually get to play it live at a time when there's a crisis. It's usually the song being played on air. And so I played that song with Aaron literally a zillion times, but it was nice to be able to do it with Kavudha, Edu, and also the contestants, the participants. It's one thing for people to come and audition and being able to sing on their own, but it's a completely different thing to be able to sing in a group, you know, to be able to learn harmonies and stuff. And they were able to pull that off in about 2 days of rehearsal, and so and they sounded great.
They did. It was moving. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
The first person who's going out of the academy is Tana. Dabat and Peace.
Peace from Rwanda.
So on Sunday, you also lost a couple contestants. There was Tana and Dubat, both from Tanzania, and Peace. They were all evicted from the show. Do you have any regrets about any of that?
Well, I mean, someone had to go. I particularly like Dubat, you know, and I think he's really cheerful and comes on stage and he has this smile, and people just, you feel like he takes you in. But he did make a couple of very sort of cardinal mistakes, messing up with rhythm here and there, which I'm not too sure whether that's an inexperienced thing on his part, or whether it's whether it was nerves. And in Tana's regard as well, it wasn't the best performance that she could have given. I was totally shocked by the eviction of Peace. And for a moment there, I thought that maybe the judges had got the name wrong. And they're like, okay, maybe it's some kind of generic name. Okay, so you might mean Peace, or you might mean, you know. And so I actually did sort of let out this huge sort of exclamation. And I think I need to stop doing that kind of thing.
It's natural.
Yeah, but after all, they're all my students. And so Yes, but I guess at the root of it, it is a competition and some people are going to go.
All right, well, let's take a look at some of your sessions with the contestants.
Okay. So let's take it from the bridge. And you have to give us the root. 3 and...
Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough. Well, say we know better. Just look him in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
We're going up.
We're gonna do it anyway. Something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. 'Cause you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong.
Nice. But you're only doing verse 1, chorus, bridge, chorus. Yeah?
Remember that. Remember that.
Why that away, that away, that away, that away, that I. Could you be my number one? I ain't loving you for fun. No, no, no.
No, she's on her bridge, like a bridge.
Is it?
Yeah. Let's leave it at D. Because it was coming out nicely.
Let's do the chorus again.
On E flat or D? D.
Why that away, that away, that away, that away, that I. Could you be my number one? I ain't loving you for fun. No, no, no. Why that away, that away, that away, that away, that I. Look in the eye, I can tell that you're the one.
So, Principal Eric, how is it that you decide what songs go on the song list and which ones don't? I'm sure you get a lot of requests for the Adeles and Beyonce and Whitney Houston and such.
For example, right now we've just spent some time choosing songs. And what tends to happen is that the students, contestants, will choose songs that are sort of top 40 happening right now. So there's a lot of Adeles, a lot of Beyonce, a lot of Rihanna, a lot of Usher, you know.
We have a young Rihanna in the house, don't we?
We have a young Rihanna, you know, and she can really sing, by the way. So one of the things I'm trying to do, with this week, we're doing the theme is songs that I grew up with and my favorite playlist from when I was growing up, which is cool because we're getting to do stuff from the Commodores. We're doing a Carl Douglas song, Kung Fu Fighting. Do you even remember that? Everybody loves Kung Fu.
Who doesn't
for
know
fun,
that song?
you know.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Kung Fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. 'Cause they fought with expert timing. Go up. There was Funky Chinaman from Funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From a fainting to a slip, and a kick in from the hip. Everybody loves Kung Fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning.
Cool. So, I think you can kill this song. I mean, you know what I mean by that? Just do a fantastic job. Okay?
As we danced in the night, I remember how the stars stole the night away. Better, better, better.
Here we go.
Body up, say do you remember? Body up, dancing in September. Body up, never was a cloudy day.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Between the two songs, do you have a preference yet?
Quite like this one.
This one, huh?
But I also like the other one.
So they are the same.
I'm just kind of thinking about, yeah, also trying to go with the whole quirky thing you were saying.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Kung Fu
I do like
fight. That one is something you can do more with it than this one.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
And then we're doing songs that were big in the 80s as well. We're doing Labi Siffre's Something Inside So Strong, which was a really important song bringing down the apartheid government. In many ways, just trying to sort of broaden sort of the depth of what the students are used to listening to. But that they're also doing the same for me, in the sense that I keep on saying, recently I'm rediscovering music, and I'm listening a lot more than I used to before, and they're bringing in names that I haven't heard of, you know, and so I'll walk into a session and I'll say, what do you guys want to do, you know, and then I'll tell them what I think they should do, and then somehow we'll find a happy medium.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you very much to Principal Y for joining us on the couch tonight. Have a good night.
I don't mind, 5, 6, here we go.
And I don't mind about the things you're gonna say, Lord. I gave you all my money and my time. I know it's a shame, but I'm giving back your name.
No, but I'm giving you back your name, giving you back your name. Yeah. 3 and
I don't mind about the things you're gonna say, Lord. I gave you all my money and my time. I know it's a shame, but I'm giving you back your name. Yeah, yeah.
Well done. Unison.
Guess I'm on my way. I won't be back to stay. I guess I'm moving on.
Looking for good. Yeah. Guess I'll move along. Don't feel so happy that you've reached there. The song goes on, right? Okay. And I don't mind, 3
and I don't mind about the things you're gonna say, Lord. I gave you all my money and my time. I know it's a shame, but I'm giving back your name. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I guess I'm going on my way. I won't be back to stay. I guess I'll move along. I'm looking for a good time.
So we'll do how many times I'm looking for a good time.